on Sports Radio 92.3 FM, WOSQ. Tigers in a non-conference matchup. I'm Gene Delisio. Good to have you with us for baseball action today here on WOSQ. Should be a good ball game today. Each team 5 wins and 2 losses. Mosinee, a much smaller school than Marshfield. Nonetheless, Mosinee with a very solid baseball program. The Indians ranked number 2 in the state in the preseason Division II baseball poll. Rather cool today, temperatures around 40 degrees. We have gray skies, but no precipitation. The field is a bit on the soggy side, but not too bad, and certainly playable today. And a good group of fans down here to watch baseball this afternoon, even though they are bundled up somewhat. Should be a nice day for baseball. Marshfield and Mosinee meeting in this one this afternoon. 2 good pitchers on the mound today. Marshfield starting right-hander Braxton Kurth, and Mosinee counters with their ace right-hander Keegan Jerschley. It's Marshfield and Mosinee baseball action today here at Jack Hackman Field in Marshfield. And back with more of our pregame report in just a moment.
High school sports is being brought to you courtesy of our broadcaster club members, including Citizen State Bank of Loyal, community-owned, community-minded. They welcome the opportunity to serve you no matter what life brings. Arts Body Shop, South Central Avenue, Marshfield. Quality body and frame work, including custom work. High school sports is also brought to you courtesy of Chips Hamburger.
Your baseball coach, John Southworth. Tigers taking on Mosinee today in this non-conference matchup here at Jack Hackman Field in Marshfield. Tigers being introduced and heading onto the field. The Mosinee Indians lined up on the first base foul line as we get set for baseball here at Jack Hackman Field today. Lights are on, so a bit on the dark side, but still a good day for baseball this afternoon. Before the ball game begins, here is our national anthem. There is our national anthem. We're set for baseball here at Jack Hackman Field in Marshfield. Marshfield and Mosinee meeting in this matchup this afternoon. Marshfield Tigers are on the field. Defensively for Marshfield today, at first base is Cole Halverson. At second base, Wyatt Post. The shortstop is Bennett Lang. At third base, Chase Robinson. The right fielder is Owen Griesbach. In center field, Carson Mattis. In left field, Ben Deach. The catcher is Adam Gilbertson, and on the mound, right-hander Braxton Kurth. You're listening to high school baseball on Sports Radio 92.3 FM, WOSQ, Spencer, Marshfield, and ZaleskiSports.com. I'm Gene Delisio at Jack Hackman Field in Marshfield. Baseball today, Marshfield and Mosinee. Once again, Mosinee in preseason, ranked number 2 in the state in the Division II baseball poll. So a very strong Mosinee ball club is here for this ball game today. Gray, cloudy skies, temperatures around 40 degrees, and lights are on, so might be a bit brisk today. The wind, by the way, blowing out towards right center field. So if Dalton Varsho was here, in fact, if Logan Homolka was here, the former Tiger who had a home run for the Pointer baseball team over the weekend against Stout, if any of those lefties were here, they'd certainly enjoy that wind blowing out towards right field for this ball game this afternoon. Interesting that we have a non-conference game today, and yet each team using their ace pitcher, Braxton Kurth of Marshfield, Keegan Jerschley of Mosinee. A real treat to watch Keegan throw today, as he has not allowed an earned run for Mosinee so far this year in 17 1/3 innings of work on the mound. So a good pitchers matchup today. In fact, Keegan Jerschley stepping in, and he'll lead off the Mosinee first inning against Braxton Kurth.
Leading off for the Indians, number 11, Keegan Jerschley.
Keegan batting right-handed. Stands in facing Marshfield right-hander Braxton Kurth. We're set for baseball, and the first pitch is a fastball missing low and inside for ball 1. Play underway here at Jack Hackman Field, Marshfield and Mosinee in baseball action this afternoon. The 1-0 pitch on the way, hit deep down the left field line, right down that foul line, and looks like it's going to hook and go foul. Hit a long way by Keegan Jerschley, but foul. By the way, this Mosinee ball club so far this year has already hit 11 home runs in 7 ball games. Keegan has 3 of those, batting .381, 3 home runs and 9 runs batted in. Kerr throws a curveball on 1-1 and misses down low for a ball. 2 balls and 1 strike. Keegan Jerschley, not a real big guy, but a very talented athlete in baseball, football, and basketball. Fine wide receiver on the Mosinee football team. The count is 2-1. Kerr throws again. Popped up on the left side, hitting foul and out of play. And the count goes to 2 balls and 2 strikes. We saw Braxton Kurth a week ago in Wisconsin Rapids pitch for the Tigers. In that thrilling 9-inning win over Wausau West, Braxton went the first 7, received no decision that day. He's set, throws 2-2 again. Curveball hit in the air down the right field line. Griesbach has a long run, won't get there. It falls in foul ground. Owen Griesbach from right field, and Wyatt Post at second base converging down that right field foul line. Ball fell out of reach of both, but in foul ground, so no harm done. And Jersley back in the batter's box, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Keegan stands back in once again, facing Marshfield's Braxton Kurth. Kurth ready. Curveball breaks across for a called strike 3. Nice curveball by Braxton Kurth on the inside corner. His first strikeout, that's 1 man down in the Mosinee first inning.
With 1 out, the batter is number 7, Taylor Lemansky.
Stepping in next for Mosinee, the center fielder Taylor Lemansky, batting .389 with 2 home runs and 9 RBIs this year. Batting right-handed, open stance. Kerr throws a fastball, and it's across for called strike 1. Our coverage of high school baseball today on 92.3 FM WOSQ, brought to us by Courtesy Auto and Truck Center of Thorpe. 0-1 pitch on the way. Curveball again, whacked foul on the first base side. 0-2. Baseball also sponsored by American Family Insurance agent Randy Lemoyne of Marshfield. Randy brings us the scoring updates throughout the ball game today here on WOSQ. And baseball also sponsored by Culver's of Marshfield. 0-2 on Taylor Lemansky, who steps back in. Kurth gets set and throws a swing and a miss. Off-speed pitch, and Kurth has struck out the first 2 men he's faced today. 2 outs, and catcher Gavin Obremski stands in. Gavin on the year batting .478. 3 home runs, 7 runs batted in. A couple of Mosinee guys hitting over .400, one hitting over .500 so far this year. Batting left-handed. Kurth winds and throws. High fly ball into shallow left field. Ben Deitch in. Lang goes out. Ben calls for it, makes the play in left field to end the inning. In the first for Mosinee, no runs, no hits, no errors, no one left on base. We played a half inning, and our score is Mosinee 0, Marshfield coming to bat. And more baseball from Jack Hackman Field in just a moment.
Nasonville Dairy, family owned and operated, bringing you fresh cheese curds made daily, along with many other varieties of Wisconsin-made cheeses and treats. Don't forget to check out our cheese and sausage trays for your upcoming parties and cheese and sausage gift packages for the holiday season or any other special occasion. Nasonville Dairy, located just southwest of Marshfield on U.S. Highway 10, NasonvilleDairy.com.
At Express Employment Professionals, we place people from all walks of life in all kinds of jobs.
Hi, welcome to Express. Please sign in and have a seat.
Great, thanks. Great, thanks. Great, thanks. Great, thanks.
Mosinee Indians on the field defensively today. At first base is Devin Stoffel. At second base, Grant Kuklinski. At shortstop is Blake Nichols. At third base, Cameron Zabel. The right fielder is Sawyer Holtz. In center field, Taylor Lemansky. In left field, Wyatt Kurzinski. Behind the plate, Gavin Obremski. And on the mound, right-hander Keegan Jersley. Now, Keegan's stats, very, very impressive. He is 3-0 this year with an ERA of 0.00. He's thrown 17 1/3 innings, allowed 1 run that was unearned on only 4 hits, walked 5, and struck out 22 batters. Not a real big guy, but throws hard, has good control, and a tough man to face for the Marshfield Tigers in this contest this afternoon. Once again, Mosinee ranked number 2 in the state in Division II baseball in the WBCA preseason poll. And a very strong program once again this year under Coach Adam Olson.
Leading out for the Tigers tonight, number 8, Chase Robinson.
Leadoff man for Marshfield here in the first, third baseman Chase Robinson. Hitting right-handed. Jersley set. His first pitch, swung on and missed for strike 1. Nice breaking ball by Jersley. No score, Tigers batting bottom half of the first here at Jack Hackman Field. Jersley throws again. Fastball hit foul behind home plate. 0-2. Keegan Jersley, a right-hander, pitching for Mosinee today. Gets set, now delivers 0-2. Fastball in the dirt. Ball and 2 strikes. Robinson back in there. And Jersley throws again, misses low and outside for a ball. 2-2. Been watching some Major League Baseball last week or so. Found something interesting that's, I guess, new in the game these days. Jersley fires again. That misses down low for ball 3. I've not seen this before, but I guess in some ballparks now, they put on the scoreboard what pitch the pitcher just threw. Jersley fires again, hit right back to the box. Jersley throwing to Stoffel for out number 1. 1 out in the Tiger.
Robinson grounds out to the pitcher.
And the batter is right fielder Owen Griesbach. So, guy throws a pitch, and on the scoreboard they put up slider or curveball or knuckleball or fastball or whatever he threw. I'm not sure who they have in the press box who can make that determination, but I guess some pretty smart people up there. Jersley fires here, swung on and missed for strike 1. I was told it might be difficult from the press box angle to tell the difference between a fastball and a slider. Jersley throws again, over for called strike 2. 0-2, but I guess somebody up there can do that. Griesbach back in there, no balls and 2 strikes. Owen, a sophomore. Jersley fires again, line to right field. Holtz comes on, makes the play. Hit hard, but right at Sawyer Holtz in right field for round number 2. 2 men down in the Marshfield first, and left fielder Ben Deach stands in for the Tigers. Could be a low-scoring game tonight between Kurth and Jersley on the mound. Ben hitting third for the Tigers, right-handed batter. Jersley winds and delivers. Breaking ball over at the letters, a called strike. No score. Marshfield batting bottom half of the first. Bases empty, 2 out. 0-1 pitch to Ben Deach on the way. That bounces in. 1 ball, 1 strike. Columbus Dons baseball team in action today, playing at Greenwood against the Indians. That game now underway. Big ball game there in the Eastern Cloverbelt Conference. 1-1 on Ben Deach. And the pitch hit towards second base. Kuklinski gets a big hop. Throws to first base in time to end the inning. In the first for Marshfield, no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left on base. We played 1 inning, and our score is Marshfield 0, Mosinee 0. More baseball coming up in just a moment.
Scotty's Pizza and Chicken of Marshfield has been voted best pizza in Marshfield 12 years in a row. With popular choices like broccoli bacon cheese, drunken chicken, or any of the 25 specialty pizzas, Scotty's is ready to earn your vote now at 715-384-8118. Choose Scotty's for pizza, chicken, subs, sandwiches, and more. Carry out, dine-in, and delivery. Scotty's Pizza and Chicken, 715-384-8118.
We know how a bank should be at Partners Bank. Banking should be easier, treating our customers as valued and important. Services should be better with online and mobile banking and locations close to where you live and work. Loans should be quicker, and we make all decisions locally with years of experience helping people with their financing needs. Partners Bank, member FDIC, and an equal housing lender.
Partners Bank.
Coverage of high school baseball today here on WOSQ. Marshfield and Mosinee meeting in this non-conference matchup. No score as Mosinee bats in the top half of the second inning. Cool day today. Right now temperature's about 44 degrees, mostly cloudy skies. In fact, very cloudy skies, gray conditions. Wind blowing out towards right center field. Fans are bundled up but enjoying a good ball game today.
Leading off, number 33, Davin Stoffel.
Stepping in for Mosinee, first baseman Davin Stoffel, batting .444, 3 home runs and 7 RBIs this season, facing Marshfield's Braxton Kurth. Curveball breaks low and outside, ball 1. Marshfield nothing, Mosinee nothing. Mosinee batting in the top of the second here at Jack Hackman Field. Kurth winds and throws 1-0. Chop back to the box, grabbed by Braxton. Underhands to Halverson to first base for out number 1. One man down in the Mosinee second. Here's the shortstop Blake Nichols batting, hitting .130 with 5 RBIs. I think normally the Indians use Keegan Jerschley in this spot, if Keegan at the shortstop spot, if Keegan's not pitching, but Keegan's on the mound, so Blake Nichols gets the call at shortstop today. Steps in, batting right-handed. Jerschley winds and delivers. Ground ball toward shortstop. Lang will pick it up. Throws to first base in time for out number 2. 2 quick outs in the Mosinee second inning. Now here's the Indians right fielder, Sawyer Holtz. Sawyer hitting the ball pretty well, batting .524 with 7 RBIs this season. Braxton Kurth throwing for Marshfield today. Braxton sets himself, winds and delivers. Ground ball towards deep short. Cut off by Lang in the hole. Fires across the diamond. High throw and down the first base line. And Holtz on his way to second base. He'll get there safely. Throwing error by Tiger shortstop Bennett Lang results in the first base runner of the day for either ball club. Ball was hit to deep short. Bennett had to backhand that, then turn and throw, and threw the ball past the first baseman, Cole Halverson. So a base runner at second base for Mosinee, and the third baseman, Cameron Zabel, batting, a .300 hitter with 4 RBIs, hitting right-handed. Kurth in the stretch for the first time today. Checks the base runner. And now the pitch. It's in there for a call, strike 1. No score, Mosinee batting. Top of the second, base runner at second base, and 2 outs. 0-1 on Cameron Zabel, who's back in there. And Kurth throws again, popped foul on the first base side of the play. No balls, 2 strikes. High school softball action Thursday here on WOSQ. Marshfield Tigers play at Merrill. That we understand now is a doubleheader in Merrill on Thursday. Game 1 begins at 4 p.m. Our broadcast 3:45 Thursday, right here on WOSQ. Zabel back in there. And Kurth throws 0-2, a big curveball high and outside. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Marshfield Tigers softball team off to a good start under Coach Linsmeyer this year. So see the Tigers in that ball game at Twin Bill on Thursday in Merrill, weather permitting. 1-2 the count. Kurth taking his time, and now takes too much time, so Zabel steps out. Those new pitching rules they're talking about in Major League Baseball with the pitch clock, and batters can't step out more than 1 time. They don't apply here in high school baseball. Next pitch low and outside for a ball. 2 balls, 2 strikes on Cameron Zabel. So there's no big clock down here. Whiling away as the pitcher stands there. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Kurth fires again, and that's pretty close, but missed just outside. And the count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Lights are on here at Jack Hackman Field. Baseball this afternoon. The count 3-2. Kurth from the stretch. Delivers, lined on the first base side and foul. Count stays 3-2. Mosinee with the base runner thanks to a throwing error. First base runner by either squad today. Count is full, 3-2 on Cameron Zabel. He stands back in there. Kurth gets set and throws, and it's in there for a called strike 3. Got the outside corner. Zabel out on strikes. That's now 3 strikeouts for Braxton Kurth today. In the second for Mosinee, no runs, no hits, 1 error and 1 left. After an inning and a half, our score is Marshfield 0 and Mosinee 0. Back to Jack Hackman Field and more baseball following these messages.
Snow piles up quickly. Remove it just as quickly with Kubota subcompact and compact tractors. Our #1 selling tractors are built to take on winter with front and rear mount snow blowers, blades, and rotary sweepers. Get select Kubota subcompact or compact tractors for 0 down, 0% APR for up to 60 months and save $1,000. See your local Kubota dealer today.
Your local Kubota dealer is Chili Implement, located 1 mile north of Highway 10 in Chili.
Little Sprouts is now open in Rudolph with the same great child care you know about in Auburndale. Here's Brooke Sievers to tell us about it.
The community here in Rudolph has been extremely welcoming, and we're excited to serve here just like we do up in Auburndale. Part of the process is to help out the school districts and to help the children stay, their 4K children to stay close and get services right here. We serve here in Rudolph 1-year-olds up until 12-year-olds, and up in Auburndale we serve 6 weeks old until 12-year-olds.
Our Auburndale pea pods, wiggle worms, busy bees, and fireflies welcome the Rudolph sweet potatoes, lovely ladybugs, and beautiful butterflies. Contact Little Sprouts Learning Garden on Facebook today.
Marshfield and Mosinee this afternoon in this non-conference matchup. Tigers batting, bottom half of the second. Leadoff man is second baseman Wyatt Post. Jersley throws and misses low and inside for ball 1. No score, Marshfield and Mosinee this afternoon. Tigers batting, bottom half of inning number 2 here at Jack Hackman Field. Pitch on the way, high hopper back towards the box. Grabbed by Jersley, turns and throws in time. Post retired for out number 1. And Tiger catcher Adam Gilbertson now stands in. Adam batting left-handed.
Now batting number 15, Adam Gilbertson.
Keegan Jersley throwing from Mosinee today. Winds and throws and got the outside corner for a called strike 1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Up and in for a ball 1-1. Mentioned Logan Homolka, former Tiger standout. His Stevens Point Ball Club swept 4 games with Stout this weekend. Next pitch got the low inside corner for a called strike, 1-2. Logan homered in one of those ball games. I think he has now 2 home runs this year. Jersley winds and delivers. Line towards deep short and by Nichols into left field for a base hit. Gilbertson goes the opposite way and singles to left field. And Marshfield has a leadoff, a 1-out base runner for Braden Anderson, who's DHing for the Tigers this afternoon. We may have a courtesy runner. We'll see. Gilbertson's still out there, and Coach Southworth looking into the dugout. In fact, now everybody's looking into the dugout, but no one's coming out. And Gilbertson's still at first base. And now it looks like that. Wow, here comes somebody now. Courtesy runner for Gilbertson. And this will be Mitchell Shoddy.
Shoddy in as a pinch runner.
Mitchell Shoddy, courtesy runner for the catcher Gilbertson. Braden Anderson stands in, batting right-handed. Jersley from the stretch. Pitch on the way. Over for called strike one. Marshfield batting in the last half of the second. No score here at Jack Hackman Field. 1 out, 1 on. 0-1 on Braden Anderson. Jersley gets set, goes to first base. Shoddy dives back in. That base hit, by the way, by Gilbertson. The 5th hit allowed this year by Jersley, now in 18 2/3 innings of work. Keegan throws again. Got the inside corner, called strike, 0-2. So that means he's allowing a base hit like every 3 innings. An average of about 2+ per game. First base toss again. Shoddy dives back in. So pretty impressive work for Keegan Jersley. Anderson back in there. No balls, 2 strikes. Jersley again from the stretch. Again to first base. And Shoddy back. Shoddy's lead not very big. But Jersley concerned over there. Once again, 0-2 on Braden Anderson. And Jersley fires. A swing and a miss. And Anderson out on strikes. Jersley's first strikeout today. 2 outs. Cole Halverson batting. Tiger first baseman.
2 outs. The batter is number 20, Cole.
Yeah, Stevens Point beat Stout 4 times this weekend. Saturday and Sunday. Pitch on the way, a swing and a miss for strike one. And we mentioned Logan Homolka homered in one of those ball games. Logan Matson from Neelsville playing shortstop for Stevens Point. And Riley Bushak of Marshfield playing center field for Stout in those games. Next pitch hit back towards the box. Jersley will snare it. Toss to first base in time to end the inning. Jersley now has handled 3 ground balls back up the middle here in this ball game. In the Tigers' second, no runs on 1 hit, no errors, and 1 man left on base after 2 innings. Our score is Marshfield 0, Mosinee 0. We'll return with more baseball action in just a moment.
Mall Furniture has every type of chair you can think of. Lazy Boy, Best Swivel, Queen Anne, Marshfield, all types of lift chairs. We have it all. All are ready to pick up and take home today. Mall Furniture sells locally made products and is proud to serve Central Wisconsin. We've been family owned and operated for over 45 years and looking forward to many more. Have a look at us online at mallfurniturewi.com.
Mall Furniture, where value is yours.
Our Store Innovations customers told us they love our countertops, but only wanted to deal with one company for their entire kitchen project. Well, we've heard you. So now Store Innovations can give you a brand new kitchen with the same high quality products, selection, expertise we've been giving you for years. And now we can give you that brand new kitchen in just 1 week. After sitting down with our designers, picking out cabinets, countertops, and flooring, it will only take us 1 week to install everything. Store Innovations, new kitchens in just 1 week.
You're listening to high school baseball on Sports Radio 92.3 FM, WOSQ, Spencer Marshfield, and WOSQFM.com, as well as AleskiSports.com. I'm Gene Delisio at Jack Hackman Field in Marshfield. Marshfield and Mosinee meeting in this non-conference matchup this afternoon. Mosinee batting in the 3rd, still with no score in this ball game. 8-9-1 men coming up for the Indians here in the 3rd inning against Marshfield's Braxton Kurth, who has now thrown 21 pitches through 2 innings. The DH, Ben Schley, the batter, hitting right-handed. Facing Marshfield right-hander Braxton Kurth. Braxton into his motion. Delivers low and outside, ball 1. No score, Mosinee batting top of the 3rd here at Jack Hackman Field. 2 good pitchers today. Could be a quick ball game this afternoon. Here's the 1-0 pitch. And that misses outside for ball, 2-0. Schley back in there. And Kurth winds and throws. And that's in the dirt for ball 3. 3 balls, no strikes. Schley batting number 8 for Coach Olson today. Digs in once again. Kurth winds and throws. It's over for a called strike. Count now 3-1. Two real good pitchers today, Kurth and Jersley, although each team has good pitchers behind those two. Here's the 3-1 delivery. Hit fouled on the right field line at a play. Count now 3-2. Boy, Tigers got a good performance from Xander Edmondson on yesterday, in their win at Madison Memorial. Complete game win. Full count pitch is right down the middle for a called strike 3. Kurth is now fanned 4 today. 1 out. Second baseman Grant Kuklinski steps in for Mosinee, batting .353 with 1 RBI for the Indians this season. Braxton Kurth, a right-hander, throwing from Marshfield today. Breaking ball up and in for ball 1. Marshfield Tiger baseball today on WOSQ, brought to us by Smith Brothers Meats of Colby, Partners Bank of Marshfield, Spencer and Stratford, and Poor Choices of Marshfield. Number 9 man in the Mosinee batting order today, batting right-handed. Ball. Batters hit with that front foot pointed down the third base foul line. Makes the play for the out. Kuklinski flies to center for out number 2. And Mosinee leadoff man, Keegan Jersley batting.
Bringing up number 11, Keegan Jersley.
Keegan called on the strikes his first time up. He's 0 for 1. Madison center field plays him towards left center pretty good. Kurth ready. There's a breaking ball. That's in there for a called strike 1. Mosinee batting top of the third. No score here at Jack Hackman Field. Bases empty, 2 out. Kurth into his motion and throws 0-1. Curveball low and outside. 1 ball, 1 strike. Pitch count on both ball clubs are pretty minimal so far today. Kurth 21 pitches through 2 innings, so approaching 30 right now. Not too bad for the third inning. 1-1 pitch, a big curveball, breaks high and outside for a ball. 2-1. Tigers have a conference bye today, so no Wisconsin Valley Conference action for Marshfield this afternoon. Here's the 2-1 delivery, and that misses low and outside for ball 3. Other Valley teams are playing league games today and Thursday as well. Jersley back in there. The count 3 balls and 1 strike. Kurth into his motion. Throws again, low and outside for ball 4. First walk issued by Braxton Kurth. And Mosinee has a 2-out base runner here in the third inning.
Jersley walks, bringing up number 7, Taylor Lemansky.
The center fielder Taylor Lemansky now batting. A strikeout victim his first time up, 0 for 1. We'll see if Coach Olson puts a play on here and sends Jersley, who runs pretty well. Lemansky digs in, also a right-handed batter. Good lead by Jersley. He extends it somewhat. Game today. So every run might count in this ball game this afternoon. 1-0 on Taylor Lemansky. Steps back in. The pitch is hit foul over the screen. 1 ball, 1 strike. Jersley has not started as of yet. Lemansky digs in once again. The count 1 ball, 2-1. Jersley still not on the move, but we'll see what happens here. Held there by Cole Halverson at first base. Lemansky steps back in. Braxton Kurth with a long look. Runner is going. Pitch is low and outside for a ball. Throw to second base is late. Jersley steals second base. And the count on Taylor Lemansky now 3 balls and 1 strike. So Mosinee has a base runner in scoring position. The count on Taylor Lemansky, 3 balls, 1 strike. And Jersley with another good lead at second base here. Kurth will check him and delivers high for ball 4. So Kurth walks back-to-back men here in the third inning. After 2 out, Gavin Obremski standing in, the Mosinee catcher who flied to left his first time up. He's 0 for 1. Scoring chance here for Mosinee.
With 2 on, the batter is number 20, Gavin Obremski.
Obremski batting left-handed. Kurth from the stretch here. Throws a high fly ball to deep right center field. Glenn Obremski, and Mosinee grabs a 2-0 lead. That ball hit very high into deep right center field near the flagpole.
Number 33.
Griesbach and Mattis converging, but neither one could get there. So 2-run score for Mosinee after 2 out here in the third inning, thanks to back-to-back walks and a double by Obremski. Davin Stoffel now batting. Here's the pitch. It's in there for a called strike 1. That's the first Mosinee hit today. It's now Mosinee 2, Marshfield nothing. Indians batting top of the third. 0-1 on 3 runs in, all after 2 out. The shortstop Blake Nichols batting. He bounced to short his first time up, 0 for 1. Stoffel at first base. Kurth throws. In there for a called strike 1. It's now Mosinee 3, Marshfield nothing. Mosinee batting, top of the third. Stoffel at first base, and 2 outs. 0-1 on Blake Nichols. Kurth checks the base runner and delivers. Fly ball towards shallow right field. Griesbach coming on quickly, comes in and dives and makes the catch. Goes to his knees to make that play to end the inning. But Mosinee strikes here in the third. The Indians get 3 runs on 2 hits. No errors, 2 walks, 1 man left on base. After 2.5 innings, our score is Mosinee 3 and the Marshfield Tigers nothing. We'll come back to Jack Ackman Field and more baseball following these words.
When buying or selling land, the biggest decision you make is choosing your representation. Whitetail Properties is the top real estate company for selling hunting land, recreational properties, and farms. Our nationwide network of sportsmen, farmers, and investors offers a great opportunity for you to capitalize on the true market value of your property. In central Wisconsin, Brian Roosh is your local land specialist and is ready to help you get started on all of your property needs.
Really got to understand what a nurse is. Do they focus on you? You know, do they make sure that you're comfortable? And, you know, that's what Shai has. It's the connection that he has, you know, my best interest in mind, always.
Why wait another day? Let's take the next step together towards a better life.
Real good baseball matchup today here on WOSQ and on ZaleskiSports.com. Marshfield Tigers batting last half of the third. 8-9, 1 men due up against Mosinee's Keegan Jerschley. The leadoff man is center fielder Carson Mattis batting for the first time.
Leading off for the Tigers, number 10.
Right-handed batter. Keegan Jerschley throwing for Mosinee, 23 pitches through 2 innings. Keegan ready, winds, and delivers. Over for a called strike 1. It's now Mosinee 3, Marshfield nothing. Tigers batting bottom half of the third. 0-1 to Carson Mattis, line down the right field line foul. 0-2. Once again, Keegan Jerschley has not allowed an earned run yet this year. Only 5 hits in 19 1/3 innings this season. He throws again in the dirt for a ball, 1-2. So tough to come back against this guy. Tigers have their work cut out for them today. Ball and 2 strikes on Carson Mattis. Jerschley fires again. Curveball, a wave and a miss. Jerschley's second strikeout today. 1 out. Shortstop Bennett Lang now batting for the Tigers. stepping in for the first time today.
Now batting number 3, Bennett Lang.
Bennett batting right-handed. Jersley gets set and throws a swing and a miss for strike one. Some other baseball games around central Wisconsin today. Stratford Tigers and the Marathon Red Raiders meeting in Marathon this afternoon. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Curveball missed outside for ball, 1-1. Spencer plays at Gilman this afternoon. Impressive win by the Rockets last night over Cadott. Here's the 1-1 pitch outside for ball, 2-1. Newman and Auburndale this afternoon. Assumption at Edgar. The Assumption Royals with a big win over the Columbus Dons last night. They play at Edgar this afternoon. 2-1 pitch to Lang on the way. In the dirt for ball, 3-1. Owen Withey at Loyal today in the Eastern Clover Belt. In the West, Bloomer plays at Thorpe. Cadott at Stanley Boyd. Baseball today. 3-1 on Bennett Lang. Jersley throws again. Over for a called strike, and the count full 3-2. Also in the Marywood today, Shawamigan at Phillips. In the Wisconsin Valley Conference, Wisconsin Rapids at Wausau East. 3-2 pitch, ground ball towards second base. Kuklinski will scoop it up. Toss to first base in time for out number 2. Two men down. Leadoff man Chase Robinson now hitting for the Tigers. Chase bounced back to Jersley on the mound. His first time up, he's 0 for 1.
With 2 outs, the batter's number 8, Chase Robinson.
Chase batting right-handed. And Jersley delivers. Curveball. Breaks up and in for ball 1. Marshfield batting, bottom half of the third. Mosinee now leads 3-0. Bases empty and 2 out. 1-0 pitch. In there for a called strike. 1 ball, 1 strike. Chase Robinson, the leadoff man for Marshfield today. 1-1 delivery. Low and outside for a ball, 2-1. Mosinee fans here in pretty good numbers on the first base side, watching the ball game this afternoon. In fact, they outnumber the Marshfield fans today. 2-1 delivery. Inside and a swinging strike. Robinson kind of twisted to get away from the pitch, but did swing the bat in doing so. And so the first base umpire rings him up on a swinging strike. The count now 2-2. Jersley sets once again and throws outside for a ball. And the count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. 3-2 on Chase Robinson. Digs in once again. Jersley ready. Winds and throws a curveball. And breaks across for a called strike 3 to end the inning. Nice 3-2 curveball by Keegan Jersley, his third strikeout to retire the side. In the third for Marshfield, no runs, no hits, no errors, no one left on base. Our line score through 3 innings. For Mosinee, 3 runs, 2 hits, no errors, 2 men left on base. For Marshfield, no runs, 1 hit, 1 error. The Tigers have left 1 man on base so far today. And we'll come back with more baseball from Jack Hackman Field following these words.
The Sports Den, located on Marshfield's sunny south side since 1975. The Sports Den has the area's best selection of outdoor equipment. Find top brands of snowshoes, cross-country and downhill skis, snowboards, swimming equipment, skateboards, and more. The Sports Den has a full-service bike repair center along with top bike brands, Specialized, Trek, and others. The Sports Den is Central Wisconsin's Fat Bike headquarters. Visit the Sports Den in Marshfield Monday through Saturday and thesportsden.net. Jenny Shaner, Realtor First Weber, has been a Central Wisconsin resident her entire life. That means she has the inside edge on knowing the landscape and what it takes to care for your real estate needs. Whether you're buying or selling, Jenny Shaner, Realtor First Weber, is your friend and neighbor, ready to help.
I'm Jenny Shaner, Realtor First Weber, with experience in residential and commercial real estate. Let's work together as a team for a win in your next real estate transaction.
We're at Jack Hackman Field in Marshfield today. Baseball this afternoon. Marshfield and Mosinee on a cool gray day in central Wisconsin. Mosinee batting in the 4th inning. 6, 7, 8 men due up against Marshfield's Braxton Kurth.
Leading off, number 1, Sawyer Holtz.
Stepping in for Mosinee, right fielder Sawyer Holtz. Reached base on a throwing error his first time up, 0 for 1. Kurth throws and missed outside, ball 1. Braxton now with 47 pitches. We're in the 4th inning. Mosinee leads 3-0. Here's the 1-0 pitch on the way. Popped up into shallow center field. Carson Mattis coming in a few feet. Gets there and he'll grab it for the out. Holtz flies to center for out number 1. Third baseman Cameron Zabel now batting for Mosinee. A strikeout victim his first time up, 0 for 1.
Cameron Zabel.
Kurth throws, misses outside for ball 1. Mosinee with 3 runs, all after 2 out in the 3rd inning. Zabel back in there, and Kurth throws again. Across for a call strike, 1-1. First 2 men were retired in that Mosinee 3rd, then 2 walks, a double and a single, resulting in 3 runs for the Indians. 1-1 on Zabel. And the pitch by Kurth. Breaking ball hit towards second base and off the glove of the second baseman Post. Behind second base, no play. Post tried to backhand it near second base, went off his wrist out behind the bag, and then shortstop Bennett Lang thought he might have a play, but did not. That will be ruled an error on Wyatt Post at second base, the Tigers' second error in this ballgame. The DH, Ben Schley, now batting. Called on the strikes his first time up, 0 for 1 today. Schley batting right-handed. Zabel leads at first base, short lead down there. And Kurth throws a curveball that breaks in there for a called strike 1. Mosinee on top, 3-0. Indians batting top of the 4th, 1 out, 1 on. 0-1 on Ben Schley. Kurth from the stretch. Long look over there, now delivers. And missed outside for ball, 1 ball, 1 strike. By the way, we'll have coverage of the NFL Draft starting Thursday evening on Sports Radio 92.3 FM, WOSQ. 1-1 on Ben Schley. Kurth from the stretch, delivers. Grounded foul behind home plate, 1-2. Bill Michaels and his crew will have full coverage of round number 1 on Thursday starting at 7 p.m. right here on Sports Radio 92.3 FM, WOSQ, and WOSQFM.com. Schley back in there, ball and 2 strikes. Kurth sets himself. Checks the base runner. And now Schley steps out. Green Bay Packers, after that trade involving Aaron Rodgers, move up 2 spots in the first round. They do get the Jets' first round pick, number 13 overall, but they give the Jets their number 1, which is number 15 overall. 1-2 on Ben Schley. Kurth ready. Throws a curveball low and outside for a ball. 2-2. So complete coverage of that first round from Bill Michaels and his crew starting at 7 p.m. Thursday right here on WOSQ. 2-2 on Ben Schley. He's back in there. Kurth ready and throws low and outside, ball 3. Count full 3-2. And then more draft coverage from ESPN Friday and Saturday on WOSQ. So complete draft coverage all weekend long on Sports Radio 92.3 FM, WOSQ. Schley back in there, the count full 3-2. Zabel leads at first. Here's the pitch, ground ball to deep short. Lang at shortstop can't make the play. Off his glove, all hands are safe. That will be an infield hit for Ben Schley. And Mosinee has base runners at first and second with one out. Number 9 man, Grant Kuklinski, stepping in for Mosinee. He flied to center his first time up, 0 for 1. Tough chance there for Bennett Lang. Went to deep short to try to grab that ground ball, but was well into that hole and really no chance for Bennett to make the play. Looks like we'll have a runner at first base for Schley. This will be Wyatt Kurzinski. Wyatt Kurzinski will pinch run for Schley. So Zabel at second, Kurzinski at first with one out for Grant Kuklinski. 0 for 1, he flied to center back in the third inning. Lights are on here at Jack Hackman Field as we watch baseball this afternoon. Marshfield and Mosinee today, and Braxton Kurth now in another jam. Kuklinski digs in. Kurth from the stretch. And Braxton throws. Kuklinski squares to bunt but takes outside for ball 1. 1-0. NFL observers throwing some names around for the Green Bay Packers with that pick in the first round. A lot of tight ends being mentioned. Count is 1-0. Kurth spins and bluffs Zabel back to second base. Kuklinski back in there, number 9 man, but he's batting .353. Kurth throws, he does bunt at it, but missed. Kuklinski misses the bunt. Count now 1-1. Scoring chance once again here for Mosinee. After scoring 3 in the third inning, now looking for more here in the fourth. Halverson at first base is in, looking for a possible bunt. 1-1 on Kuklinski, and the pitch by Kurth, bunted first base side, foul. And Kuklinski comes back with a 1-2 count. Runners back to their bases. Zabel back to second base. Kurzinski to first. Halverson now back at first base. And the count on Kuklinski, 1-2. Kurth shaking off Gilbertson a couple of times. Now gets what he likes. Sets himself. And the 1-2 pitch, a big curveball outside. 2-2. Braxton has not really put that curveball in the strike zone very often today. Count here evens, 2 balls, 2 strikes. And Kurth ready once again. And delivers. Ground ball through the box. At shortstop, Lang grabs it, steps on the bag for 1 onto first base late. Kuklinski beats it out. The Tigers do retire the middle man, Kurzinski. That ball hit not very hard, and so Lang had to wait for it at second base. Finally came to him. He grabbed it, stepped on the bag to force Kurzinski for the second out. And Zabel takes third base. So base runners at the corners with 2 outs for leadoff man Keegan Jerschley, who has struck out and walked and scored 0 for 1. Jerschley batting right-handed. Kurth remains in the stretch here. Sets himself. Taking his time. And now too much time. And Braxton wants a new baseball. Dangerous spot here. Jerschley batting .381 coming into this ball game. Looking for a 2-out hit to extend the Mosinee lead. Stands back in there. Again, Kurth checks the base runners. And the pitch is over for a called strike 1. Mosinee on top, 3-0. Indians batting in the top half of the fourth. Zabel at third. Kuklinski at first with 2 outs. Because Bell reached base on an error, all runs for Mosinee this inning will be unearned. Now Kurth ready once again. And delivers 0-1. Low and outside for a ball. 1 ball, 1 strike. Tough spot here for Braxton Kurth. Don't want to fall behind anymore against a guy like Jerschley, who's on the mound for Mosinee today. 1 ball, 1 strike. Kurth ready once again. And now delivers. Ground ball to third and grabbed by Robinson. Fires across the diamond in time to end the inning. So Kurth does pitch out of it. And Mosinee does not score here in the 4th. Indians get no runs on 1 hit, 1 error. They leave 2. After 3.5 innings, our score now is Mosinee 3, Marshfield nothing. And more baseball coming up in just a moment.
High school sports is
Fleet Farm has everything you need for every season of life. From tending the vegetable garden season to planting 100 acres of crops season. Fleet Farm is your one-stop shop. Whether it's strawberry jam season, cook your walleye season, or his first set of wheels season. Fleet Farm is built for every season. Fleet Farm, built for real life.
Wondering what to feed your team after work, the game, or this weekend? Chips Hamburgers in Marshfield and Wisconsin Rapids has tasty, char-broiled burgers for any hungry appetite. From the classic hamburger to the famous Chips Champ and everything in between, check out our daily specials. Stop inside to enjoy your meal with comfortable seating. See our complete menu of burgers, hot ham and cheese, hot beef, chicken and fish, fries, rings, curds, and ice cream served year-round. In a hurry? Same great menu in the drive-thru. Chips Hamburgers in Marshfield and Wisconsin.
You're listening to high school baseball on Sports Radio 92.3 FM, WOSQ, Spencer, Marshfield, and WOSQFM.com, as well as ZaleskiSports.com. I'm Gene Delisio at Jack Hackman Field in Marshfield. Marshfield and Mosinee battling in baseball today. Tigers batting last half of the 4th, trailing 3-0.
Leading off for the Tigers, number 22, Owen Griesbach.
Stepping in for Marshfield, right fielder Owen Griesbach, who flied to right his first time up. Here's the pitch. It's in there for a call. Strike 1. Mosinee 3, Marshfield nothing. Tigers batting home half of the 4th inning. 0-1 pitch. Low and outside for ball. 1 ball, 1 strike. We have some folks in the left field bleachers out there on Spruce Avenue watching the ball game tonight. Jerschley throws 1-1. Curveball, nice pitch. Breaks across for a called strike. 1-2. Yeah, lots of folks out there during the summer season for American Legion baseball and Chaparral's baseball. 1-2, swung on, foul back. Jerschley, by our count, now with 43 pitches. We're in the 4th inning, so his pitch total pretty minimal so far. He's ahead here, 1-2. Keegan winds and throws a curveball that breaks in the dirt for a ball. 2-2. Tigers have had only 1 base runner. That was Gilbertson, who singled to left field back in the 2nd inning. 2-2 on Griesbach. The pitch by Jerschley. Popped foul behind home plate. Obrimski will have a look, come back and make the play for the out. Griesbach fouls out to catcher Gavin Obrimski right behind home plate for out number 1. Here's the Tiger left fielder Ben Deach, who bounces second his first time up, 0 for 1.
With 1 out, the batter is number 11, Ben Deach.
Jerschley ready, winds and throws a curveball up and in for ball 1. One-0 pitch on the way. Low for a ball, 2-0. Just saw a day or so ago that a former Mosinee standout playing softball over in Minnesota. Next pitch got the outside corner for a called strike, 2-1. Jaden Evenson from Mosinee playing for the Augsburg softball team. Augsburg College. That's the same school where Bentley Schwanenbeck Osterman is wrestling. The former Tiger standout is wrestling for Augsburg, and Jaden Evenson playing second base for the Augsburg softball team. Jersley throws 2-1, high fly ball foul, and out of play on the right field line. 2-2. Sometimes hard to track those local players who go to out-of-state schools. Here's the 2-2 pitch on the way, and that breaks across for a called strike 3. Good breaking ball by Keegan Jersley. He's now fanned 4 today. 2 down. Wyatt Post batting. Wyatt bounced back to Jersley on the mound. His first time up, he's 0 for 1. Jersley ready. Winds and throws. Ground ball first base side foul for strike 1. Mosinee on top 3-0. Marshfield batting bottom half of the 4th. Base is empty and 2 outs here at Jack Hackman Field. Count 0-1. Jersley throws again. Ground ball towards second base. Grabbed by Kuklinski. He'll toss to first base in time to end the inning. In the 4th for Marshfield, no runs, no hits, no errors, no one left on base. Our line score through 4 innings. Mosinee, 3 runs, 3 hits. No errors, 4 men left on base. Marshfield, no runs, 1 hit, 2 errors. The Tigers have left 1. Back to Jack Hackman Field and more baseball in just a moment.
At the Granite Shop, we take great pride in what we do. We offer high-quality natural stone granite as well as a huge selection of man-made stone. With full slabs as well as a variety of partial remnants, you'll have no problem finding the stone that was meant for you. Our high-end, high-quality granite, quartz, and marble is perfect for any kitchen, bathroom, or remodel need. We are locally owned and operated on County Road C near Stratford. We service all of Wisconsin.
Grassland Dairy Products is your match for an exciting new career today. Go to grassland.com to see the opportunities waiting for you. Browse through careers like CDL truck driver, shipping and receiving, line tech, quality assurance, forklift, maintenance tech, inventory associates, and more. Great compensation, weekly pay, and 0 premium company-paid health, dental, and life. Apply now at grassland.com or in person at Grassland Dairy Products, Fairground Avenue, just south of Greenwood.
Baseball this afternoon here at Jack Hackman Field in Marshfield. Tigers and the Mosinee Indians meeting in this one. Mosinee leads by 3 as they bat in the top half of the 5th inning. Braxton Kurth, 65 pitches through 4 innings. Keegan Jersley, 51 pitches through 4. 2, 3, 4 men due up for Mosinee here in the 5th inning. Starting with center fielder Taylor Lemansky, who has walked and scored and struck out today, 0 for 1.
Leading off for Mosinee, number 7, Taylor Lemansky.
Taylor batting right-handed. And the pitch by Braxton Kurth, popped foul over the screen for strike 1. Mosinee on top 3-0. Indians batting top of the 5th here at Jack Hackman Field. A good baseball game this afternoon. 0-1 on Taylor Lemansky. Kerr throws again. Nice breaking ball, and Lemansky swings and misses right through it. Count now 0-2. Kurth had just one bad stretch in the 3rd inning. With 2 outs, 4 consecutive men reached base, resulting in 3 runs. He throws a curveball here. Blown outside for ball 1-2. Braxton retired the first 2 men he faced in the 3rd, then gave up 2 walks, a double, and a base hit, resulting in 3 Mosinee runs. Lemansky back in there, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Kurth ready, winds and throws a curveball outside for a ball, 2-2. That curveball not helping Braxton too much today. Count here evens, 2-2. Braxton winds, throws again, ground ball to third and knocked down with the third baseman Robinson. Fires to first base and gets off of Halverson's glove. Lemansky up and on his way to second base. He'll get there safely. Looked like that ball was receivable by Halverson. He had to stretch for it, but went off his mitt and carried him down the right field line, resulting in Lemansky taking second base. So an error as of right now. We're going to presume that's on Halverson, the first baseman. That ball hit hard, but right at Robinson's feet. Gavin Omrimsky batting. Had a big 2-run double his last time up. Girth from the stretch. And Omrimsky steps out on him. Ball hit hard. Low line drive. Robinson knocked it down to third base and threw off line towards the right field line. Halverson stretched, but the ball went off his glove down the foul line. Girth ready. Still taking his time. And now delivers. And misses high for ball one. 3 Tiger errors today by 3 different infielders. Omrimsky batting left-handed. 1 for 2 on the day. Kerr throws again. High fly ball right down the right field line. Griesbach in the corner. Crossing into foul ground. Makes the catch. And Lemansky will tag and take third base. Hit right down that foul line, and Owen Griesbach crossing into foul ground, making the catch. On the play, Lemansky tags and goes to third base. So a Mosinee base runner at third base with 1 out for first baseman Davin Stoffel, who has bounced back to the pitcher and produced a run-scoring base hit today. Tiger infield will come in, and Kurth will pitch from the windup. Braxton ready. Winds and delivers. High fly ball to center field. Lemansky will tag. Mattis drifting back in center field makes the catch. Lemansky will tag and score easily. Stoffel's second RBI today. Sacrifice fly and run batted in for Davin Stoffel. And Mosinee leads 4-0. That is an unearned run since Lemansky reached base on the error.
Number 29, Blake Nichols.
2 men down, base is empty for shortstop Blake Nichols. He has bounced to short and flied to right. Right-handed batter. Infield now back at normal depth. Kurth winds and throws. Ground ball towards second base. Nice hop for Post. Throws to first base in time to end the inning. Mosinee in the 5th with 1 run. It is unearned on no hits. 1 error. No one left on base. We have now played 4.5 innings, and our score now is Mosinee 4, Marshfield 0. More baseball coming up in just a moment.
High school sports
is a large potato and vegetable operation. Who Heartland Farms is a group of hardworking, dedicated people who have a common vision.
Heartland Farms is an accumulation of individuals who came from family farm backgrounds, grew up on family farms, and now have come together as one larger team to own and manage a much larger farm enterprise.
For over 50 years, the Dental Clinic of Marshfield has served the area with the talent and expertise of big city dentistry with a hometown feel. With our multi-specialty staff and board-certified periodontist, orthodontist, and pediatric dentist, Dental Clinic of Marshfield has solutions for our patients of all ages from 1 to 100. We take pride in being in-network with an array of insurance companies to meet the needs of our community and our patients. No matter what your dental need, the Dental Clinic of Marshfield will be there for you.
Good baseball game today here at Jack Hackman Field in Marshfield. Marshfield and Mosinee meeting in a non-conference matchup. Mosinee on top by 4 as Marshfield bats in the home half of the 5th inning. 5, 6, 7 men do up against Keegan Jerschley, who's now thrown 51 pitches in 4 innings. Keegan now is still not allowed an earned run in 21 1/3 innings this year. He's allowed only 5 hits in 21 1/3 innings of work. The man who had that hit for Marshfield back in the second, catcher Adam Gilbertson, will lead off the Tiger fifth inning. Adam 1 for 1 on the day. A left-handed batter. He pushed a base hit to left field, the opposite way, his first time up.
Leading off for the Tigers, number 15, Adam Gilbertson.
Adam digs in. Keegan Jerschley winds and delivers. Low for ball 1. Mosinee 4, Marshfield nothing. Tigers batting. Bottom half of the fifth here at Jack Hackman Field. 1-0 pitch. Outside for ball 2-0. No one throwing in either bullpen. Jerschley now throws 2-0. Big curveball. Breaks across for a called strike. 2-1. Kurth now with 74 pitches in 5 innings. He may not last 7 for the Tigers tonight. 2-1 delivery, breaking ball, and that just missed outside for ball 3-1. And so Coach Southworth might get somebody up next inning to pitch the 7th. Here's the 3-1 delivery. Hit foul on the third base side of the play. Count full, 3-2. Gilbertson back in there. Jerschley gets set, winds and throws. Breaking ball low for ball 4. So now Jerschley has walked 1 and allowed 1 hit, and both to Adam Gilbertson. We have a brief conference on the mound here. And we may see Mitchell Shoddy come back out to serve as the courtesy runner for Gilbertson, the Tiger catcher.
Shoddy coming in to run for Gilbertson.
Jerschley on the mound talking with his catcher, Gavin Obremski, and his first baseman, Davin Stoffel, as Braden Anderson steps in for the Tigers. Braden struck out his first time up, 0 for 1. Braden batting right-handed.
Come on, Braden.
Short lead by Shoddy at first base as Jerschley looks over there. Keegan ready. And he delivers. Swung and a miss for strike 1. Runners tough to come by for the Marshfield Tigers today. Toss to first base. Shoddy dives back in. Jerschley gets set. Throws 0-1. Little roller down the third base side, picked up by the shortstop Nichols, but he'll toss to second base for the force play on Shoddy for the out. Shoddy forced at second base. And on the fielder's choice, Anderson takes first base with 1 out. Cole Halverson batting, Tiger first baseman. Takes a fastball high for ball 1. Mosinee 4, Marshfield nothing. Tigers batting. Last half of the fifth, 1 out, 1 on. The 1-0 to Halverson. A big swing and a miss. That pitch low and inside, I believe, but Cole offered. Count now 1-1. Stands back in there, big right-handed batter. Quick throw to first base. Sends Anderson back in safely. Halverson back in there, 1 ball, 1 strike. Jerschley from the stretch again to first base, and Anderson dives in safely. Halverson, a 2-year starter at first base for Marshfield. He's ready once again. Here's the pitch. Clubbed foul on the third base side. Out of play, 1-2. Major League Baseball action Sunday on Sports Radio 92.3 FM WOSQ. The Philadelphia Phillies and the Houston Astros are broadcast Sunday, 5 p.m. on Sports Radio 92.3 FM WOSQ and WOSQFM.com. Cole Halverson back in there, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Anderson leads at first base. Jersley will check him. And now delivers. A wave and a miss. Low outside breaking ball. Cole cannot hold up. He's out on strikes. 5 strikeouts now for Jersley today. Center fielder Carson Mattis will dig in. Carson also a strikeout victim. His first time up, he's 0 for 1.
With 2 outs, the batter's number 10, Carson Mattis.
Carson batting right-handed. Jersley rinds and throws. Low and outside, ball 1. Marshfield and Mosinee renewing their baseball rivalry today. Good ball game this afternoon. Here's the 1-0 pitch. Bounces low and inside for a ball, 2-0. Keegan Jersley in command for Mosinee has allowed just 2 base runners. 1 hit and 1 walk. Mattis back in there, the count 2-0. Here's the pitch. That's in there at the knees, a called strike, 2-1. Gray, gloomy day here in central Wisconsin, but a good day for baseball nonetheless. 2-1 pitch off the glove of the catcher Obremski will send Anderson to second base. That pitch was high, but receivable. The count on Mattis now 3-1. That's a passed ball on catcher Gavin Obremski. So Marshfield has a man in scoring position for the first time today. 3-1 on Mattis. Jersley delivers. Pot foul to the screen. And the count now full, 3-2. Mattis digs in once again. Jersley checks the base runner and delivers. Misses down low for ball 4. So Jersley has walked 2 men in this inning. Marshfield has been at first and second with 2 outs. For shortstop Bennett Lang, he bounced to second base his first time up, 0 for 1. Jersley stays in the stretch here and now throws a swing and a miss for strike 1. Mosinee leads this ball game 4-0 as Marshfield bats bottom half of the 5th. 2 out, 2 on. 0-1 pitch to Bennett Lang on the way. A swung and a miss, tossed down to first base. Now the runner there, Mattis, off the base. He's called out. Catcher Gavin Obremski tossing to Davin Stoffel. And they pick off Carson Mattis at first base to end the inning. In the 5th for Marshfield, no runs, no hits, no errors, 2 walks, 1 man left on base. Our line score now through 5 innings. Mosinee, 4 runs, 3 hits, no errors, 4 men left on base. For Marshfield, no runs, 1 hit, 3 errors. The Tigers have left 2. We'll come back to Jack Hackman Field and more baseball following these messages.
Our Find has been based in Marshfield since 1955. And if you're in business that long, you're obviously doing many things right. We always focus on selling world-class products, backing it up with world-class customer support.
Working with Brown Fine Business Technologies has been a pleasure. We have staff on call that we can call if we ever have issues, and the printer usability has been really easy, user-friendly.
Give us a call, visit our website. We'd be happy to come in, talk to you. Maybe there's a way we can help you save some money and work more efficiently.
Witness the difference of a Catholic education at Columbus Catholic Schools.
I think everyone should just know what makes this place special.
Come and see. That's just what the Lord always said, and put your toe in the water. There are great schools, and it's a good fit. I'd always want them to come and to just feel the goodness and the family atmosphere.
I invite everyone just to come in and see what it's about and to see if it might be right for them and their family.
We invite you to schedule a tour today.
Marshfield and Mosinee baseball this afternoon here at Jack Hackman Field. Mosinee batting top of the 6th, leading by 4. 6, 7, 8 men due up against Marshfield's Braxton Kurth.
Leading off, number 1, Sawyer Holtz.
Sawyer Holtz 0 for 2 has reached base on an error and fly to center today. Braxton Kurth throwing for Marshfield. Now it's 74 pitches through 5 innings. First pitch low and outside for ball 1. Our scoring update brought to us by American Family Insurance agent Randy Lemoyne of Marshfield. Mosinee on top 4-0. Indians batting top half of the 6th inning here at Jack Hackman Field. Kurth winds and throws 1-0. Ground ball to deep short and into left field for a base hit. Sawyer Holt singles to left field to open the Mosinee 6th inning. 4 hits for Mosinee today.
Holt singles to left, bringing up number 49, Cameron Zebo.
Third baseman Cameron Zabel now batting 0 for 2. He has reached base on an error himself and also struck out. No sign from Coach Olson at third base here. Holt leads at first base, held there by Halverson. Zabel stands in. And Kerr throws. Missed the outside corner, ball 1. Mosinee 1 for 1 on stolen base tries today. One 1-0 on Cameron Zabel. Good lead by Holtz at first base, held there by Halverson. Kurth throws, ground ball back to the box, and past Kurth, picked up by the shortstop. Lang steps on the bag and throws to first base in time. Kurth trying to snare that one. Good thing he didn't. Got right by him out towards second base, picked up by Lang, who steps on the bag to force Holtz. And then throws on to first base to double up Zabel. Now 2 outs, and the base is empty for Wyatt Krasinski, now DHing for Mosinee, batting for the first time today. Pitch on the way. High fly ball to shallow left field. Ben Deach coming in, called off by the shortstop Bennett Lang. He'll make the play to end the inning. So it turns out to be a quick Mosinee 6th inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, no one left on base. We played 5.5 innings. Our score is Mosinee 4, Marshfield 0. And more baseball coming up following these messages.
Central Wisconsin Glass is Central Wisconsin's choice for your next new or remodeled shower and bathroom. The experts at Central Wisconsin Glass will effortlessly guide you through the design and installation process. Have the elegant and modern shower and bathroom you've been looking for. Call Central Wisconsin Glass at 715-387-8010. That's 715-387-8010. And Central Wisconsin Glass on Facebook for your residential, commercial, and vehicle glass needs.
I had an employee at once ask me to prioritize family, faith, and business, and I put them in that order in particular. For each one of our employees, it's family first. You do what is best for you and your family. Then the rest of it will take care of itself. It's about making sure you make the best decisions for you and your family.
Marshfield and Mosinee baseball today here at Jack Hackman Field in Marshfield. Mosinee up by 4 as the Tigers bat in the last half of the 6th inning. 9-1, 2 men due up for Marshfield here in the 6th. Leadoff man is the shortstop Bennett Lang. 0 for 1, bounced to second base his first time up. Keegan Jersley still looking strong for Mosinee. Now 69 pitches through 5 innings. Lang stands in. Jersley winds and throws up and in for ball 1. Mosinee on top 4-0. Tigers batting last half of the 6th. Jersley ready. Throws once again. In there for a called strike, 1-1. Mosinee scored 3 runs after 2 out in the 3rd. Another unearned run in the 5th inning. Here's the 1-1 pitch, and that's a bit low for a ball, 2-1. Keegan Jersley has not only 1 hit today, 2 walks. He throws again. Ground ball towards shortstop, picked up by Nichols. He'll fire across the diamond, and just in time. Ball not hit very hard. And Bennett Lang hustling, almost beats it out, but that's out number 1 in the Tiger 6th inning. Chase Robinson standing in, Tiger third baseman, has struck out and bounced back to the pitcher. He's 0 for 2. Jerschley into his motion. Throws in there for a call, strike one. Mosinee plays its baseball, as our fans are aware, in the Great Northern Conference. Some good baseball played up there. Here's the 0-1 pitch, low and inside for a ball, 1-1. The other Great Northern games today. Rhinelander at Medford, that's a doubleheader at Medford today. Here's the 1-1 pitch, breaking ball outside for a ball, 2-1. Also today, Lakeland at Tomahawk and Northland Pines at Antigo. In Great Northern Conference baseball this afternoon. 2-1 pitch, swung on and missed. And the count on Robinson now evens, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Chase, the leadoff man for the Tigers today, stands back in there. Jerschley winds and throws. Whacked down the right field line, but foul. Soft line drive that the first baseman Stoffel couldn't get to. The count now 2-2. Interesting point about baseball rules that some fans may not be aware of in the high school game is that once you replace a DH, you cannot bring him back in the ball game. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Outside for ball, 3-2. So if you're the right fielder and you get on base and your coach sends a pinch runner in there for you, you can go back in there with the re-entry rule and play right field once again the next inning. 3-2 pitch in there for a called strike 3. Robinson out on strikes. 6 strikeouts for Jerschley today. That's out number 2. And the right fielder Owen Griesbach now batting. So I bring that up because Ben Schley, the Mosinee DH, reached base on that infield base hit back in the 4th, and the Mosinee coaching staff ran for him. That took him out of the ball game. First pitch to Owen Griesbach, a breaking ball in there for a called strike. And that's why Krasinski batted in that DH spot in the 6th inning, because Schley is now out of the game. Next pitch, low and outside for a ball, 1-1. So if it's anybody else on the field, you can remove him and re-enter him, but not the DH. He cannot be re-entered. 1-1 pitch, ground ball towards short, picked up by Nichols near the bag. He'll fire to first base in time to end the inning. In the 6th for Marshfield, no runs, no hits, no errors, no one left on base. We head to the 7th inning with Mosinee leading Marshfield 4-0. We'll return for more baseball in just a moment.
Masonville Dairy, family owned and operated, bringing you fresh cheese curds made daily, along with many other varieties of Wisconsin-made cheeses and treats. Don't forget to check out our cheese and sausage trays for your upcoming parties and cheese and sausage gift packages for the holiday season or any other special occasion. Masonville Dairy, located just southwest of Marshfield on U.S. Highway 10, NasonvilleDairy.com.
At Express Employment Professionals, we place people from all walks of life in all kinds of jobs.
Hi, welcome to Express. Please sign in and have a seat.
Great, thanks. Great, thanks. Great, thanks. Great, thanks.
Very good ball game today here at Jack Hackman Field. Marshfield and Mosinee meeting in this non-conference matchup, and the Mosinee Indians batting here in the 7th inning, leading 4-0. 9-1, 2 men due up for Mosinee here in the 7th. Braxton Kurth still throwing for Marshfield. He's thrown 79 pitches in 6 innings. He was certainly aided by a 5-pitch 6th. And that might keep him around through the 7th. Second baseman Grant Kuklinski batting for Mosinee. Grant has flied to center and reached base on the fielder's choice. He's 0 for 2. There is some action now in the Mosinee bullpen. Kuklinski stands in to face Braxton Kurth. Braxton ready and delivers. Chopper foul on the third base side for strike one. It's Mosinee 4, Marshfield nothing, as Mosinee bats in the top half of the seventh inning. Looks like Sawyer Holtz is throwing in the Mosinee bullpen. 0-1 on Kuklinski. And Kerr throws a curveball. That breaks the cross for a call and strike, 0-2. Braxton has had a tough time getting that breaking ball in the strike zone today, but threw a very nice pitch that time, and he's ahead 0-2. Kuklinski back in there. Kerr throws once again. Fastball rides high for a ball, 1-2. Kuklinski, the number 9 man in the Mosinee batting order today, digs in once again. Kerr ready, winds and throws a curveball again, chopped on the third base side, going foul. And the count stays 1-2. By the way, a new addition here at Jack Hackman Field. Fans who have been here in the past know there's kind of a concourse behind home plate in front of the first and third base grandstand, from the home plate grandstand as well. Now there's a new bench on the first base side. I know, but we got it from the other. Here's the 1-2 pitch on the way, and that's low for a ball, 2-2. There is a bench in front of the grandstand on the first base side for people to sit. Seats a couple of people there. Nice addition. Here is the 2-2 pitch on the way, up and in for a ball, and the count now full 3-2.
I have it on good authority that we now have hot dogs at the food stand right now. So if you're looking for some good food,
3-2 on Kuklinski. Kerr ready, throws again, and over for a call and strike 3. Good pitch on the outside corner. And Kuklinski called out on strikes. 5 strikeouts for Braxton Kerr today. That's his first since the third inning. 1 out. And Keegan Jersley, the Mosinee pitcher, now batting. Keegan is 0 for 2 with a walk and a run scored. Pitch by Kurth. Fly ball towards right field. Griesbach backpedaling, gets there and makes the catch for the out. Hit pretty well, but Owen Griesbach tracks it down for out number 2. 2 men down. And the batter now is Taylor Lemansky, the Mosinee center fielder. He has scored twice today for Mosinee. He has struck out, walked and scored, and reached base in an error and scored.
Now batting number 7, Taylor Lemansky.
Lemansky, number 2 man in the Mosinee batting order tonight. Gets in there. And Kurth ready, winds and throws. Fly ball towards center field. Carson Mattis going back to deep center, but gets there and grabs it to end the inning. Mosinee in the 7th. No runs, no hits, no errors, no one left on base. We head now to the bottom half of the 7th inning. Our score is Mosinee 4 and the Marshfield Tigers nothing. Back to Jack Hackman Field in just a moment.
Scotty's Pizza and Chicken of Marshfield has been voted best pizza in Marshfield 12 years in a row. With popular choices like broccoli bacon cheese, drunken chicken, or any of the 25 specialty pizzas, Scotty's is ready to earn your vote now at 715-384-8118. Choose Scotty's for pizza, chicken, subs, sandwiches, and more. Carry out, dine-in, and delivery. Scotty's Pizza and Chicken, 715-384-8118.
We know how a bank should be at Partners Bank. Banking should be easier. Treating our customers as valued and important. Services should be better with online and mobile banking and locations close to where you live and work. Loans should be quicker, and we make all decisions locally with years of experience helping people with their financing needs. Partners Bank, member FDIC, and an equal housing lender.
Partners Bank, better together.
A good ball game today here at Jack Hackman Field. Marshfield and Mosinee meeting in this non-conference matchup. Marshfield batting last half of the 7th, trailing by 4. 3, 4, 5 men due up against Mosinee's Keegan Jerschley, who so far today has allowed no runs on just one hit, walked 2 and struck out 6. Is now not allowed an earned run in 23 and 1/3 innings of work on the mound for Mosinee this season. The Marshfield leadoff man, left fielder Ben Deach, has bounced to second and struck out 0 for 2. Jerschley gets set, winds and delivers. Breaking ball is in there for a called strike 1. Mosinee 4, Marshfield nothing. Tigers batting last half of the 7th. Jerschley throws again. Fastball misses low, 1 ball, 1 strike. Jerschley now at 85 pitches. We're in the 7th inning. He gets set and throws 1-1. Ground ball on the first base side, right along that foul line, and it will roll into foul territory. Hugged that line for about 30 feet and finally crossed, and that's where Jerschley came off the mound to pick it up to ensure that was a foul ball. And the count on Deach now, a ball and 2 strikes. Ben, batting number 3 for the Tigers today, stands back in the box. Jerschley ready, winds and throws, lined foul to the screen. 1-2. Lights have been on all day today. A gloomy gray day, but no precipitation, so that's good to see. 1-2 curveball, chop foul behind home plate. Count stays 1-2. We've had a lot of wetness and cool conditions the last couple of weeks, so a good job by the city crews here in Marshfield to get this ball diamond in shape for this ball game today. 1-2 on Ben Deach. Jerschley fires a curveball that breaks low and outside for a ball. 2-2. Keegan Jerschley ready. Throws once again. Line towards right field. That gets by the second baseman Kuklinski for a base hit. Ben Deach singles to right field. Just the second Tiger hit today. Leadoff base runner for the Tigers here in the 7th inning. Wyatt Post batting. Tiger second baseman has bounced the pitcher and bounced to second. He's 0 for 2. Jerschley from the stretch. Throws, ground ball third base side, rolling foul for strike 1. Now by our count, Jerschley is now at 91 pitches. So a chance he might be removed or have to be removed in this inning. Count on Post, no balls, 1 strike. Wyatt, the number 4 man in the Marshfield batting order. Jerschley working from the stretch, quick toss to first base. Deach dives back in safely. Ben with a big lead down there, rather surprising when you're down by 4 in the 7th inning. Again to first base and Ben back. Mosinee has picked off 1 Tiger base runner today, but not by Jerschley, but by the catcher Obremski. Jerschley now throws a curveball. That's over for a called strike, and the count now 0-2. Once again, Sawyer Holtz, the Mosinee right fielder, was warming up between innings. 0-2 on Wyatt Post. Here's the pitch, line to left field. That'll drop for a base hit. Back-to-back singles by Marshfield, and the ball gets away from the left fielder, Krasinski. On Deach to third base, he'll be thrown out there. Krasinski quickly picks up the ball in left field and throws out Deach at third base. So Post singles. He'll take second base on the error by Krasinski, overrunning the ball. But Krasinski then throws to the third baseman Zabel to retire Deach for out number 1. Post at second base with 1 out. And Adam Gilbertson batting. The Tiger catcher has singled and walked. On base twice today against Jerschley. Officially 1 for 1. Jerschley from the stretch. And now delivers. A big swing and a miss for strike 1. Mosinee on top 4-0. Tigers batting last of the 7th. Post at second base with 1 out. The 0-1 to Adam Gilbertson. High fly ball to left field. Krasinski comes into left center, gets there and makes the catch for the out. And Post holds his ground at second base. Two men down, and the DH, Braden Anderson, now scheduled to bat. Braden has struck out and bounced into a fielder's choice. 0 for 2 on the day. We'll see if Braden is going to bat here. No, Mitchell Shoddy will bat for him. Mitchell Shoddy will bat in place of Braden Anderson. Mitchell batting for the first time today. We've seen Mitchell as a courtesy runner for Gilbertson a couple of times, but now steps into bat for the first time today. Shoddy batting right-handed. Jersley sets himself and now delivers. Foul back for strike one. By our count, we now have Jersley for 96 pitches, so this could be his last batter. Nothing in one on Shoddy. And Jersley throws again, high for a ball. 1-1. If he surpasses 100 pitches while Shoddy's batting, he can continue that at bat, but no further. 1-1 pitch on the way, a swing and a miss. 1-2. Tigers down to their final strike here. Ball and 2 strikes on Mitchell Shoddy, trying to keep the Tiger hopes alive today. Jersley working from the stretch. Gets set and throws a curveball, a swing and a miss. And that will end the ball game. 7 strikeouts for Keegan Jersley today. Marshfield in the 7th. No runs on 2 hits, 1 error, 1 man left on base. Our final score this afternoon, Mosinee 4, Marshfield nothing. Back with a full recap following these messages.
Nasonville Dairy, family owned and operated, bringing you fresh cheese curds made daily, along with many other varieties of Wisconsin-made cheeses and treats. Don't forget to check out our cheese and sausage trays for your upcoming parties and cheese and sausage gift packages for the holiday season or any other special occasion. Nasonville Dairy, located just southwest of Marshfield on U.S. Highway 10, NasonvilleDairy.com.
All right, so we're here with Kim Hyman. Kim, Nasonville Dairy, 125 years in the making. Tell us about that.
You know, it's fantastic. It was the first plant built in Wood County back in 1885. Sal Nason and his family came here, and they started fortunate for us. Oh, right. We have 185 farm families that market their milk through us here at Nasonville Dairy, and we are so lucky we have like the best dairy farms in not only in central Wisconsin but in the United States, marketing milk through us.
At that time, and now runs about 1.5 million a day. So